Jay Leno's name is synonymous with legendary car collections. From The Tonight Show to full-time gearhead, he's built a jaw-dropping garage of rare classics, wild customs, and history-making machines. No Ferraris needed. Think a Bentley with an aircraft engine or a one-of-a-kind Duesenberg. These cars aren't just valuable, they're stories on wheels. 1928. Bugatti Type 37A. Its 1.5-liter supercharged inline-4 engine, roaring like a lion as it blazes down a dusty French racetrack at 122 mpm, a speed that felt like defying gravity in the roaring 20s. Introduced in 1925 by Ettore Bugatti, the Type 37A was a featherweight contender, tipping the scales at just 1,587 pounds, designed to dominate Grand Prix circuits with unmatched agility. Its 4-cylinder, 1.5-liter engine, fitted with a Roots-type supercharger, churned out 90 horsepower, a remarkable figure for the era, propelling the car to speeds that left competitors in the dust. The chassis, a masterpiece of minimalist engineering, featured a lightweight ladder frame, semi-elliptic leaf springs, and cable-operated drum brakes, prioritizing speed over comfort in true racing spirit. The bodywork, handcrafted in Bugatti's Molsheim factory, was a sleek aerodynamic shell with exposed wheels and a low-slung profile that screamed purpose. What elevates Leno's Type 37A to legendary status? This very car was once driven by Pierre Véron, Bugatti's factory racing driver whose fearless exploits on the track inspired the modern Veyron hypercar. Imagine Veyron, goggles fogged with dust, wrestling the wheel through hairpin turns in races like the 1926 Targa Florio, where the Type 37A's nimble handling shone. Only 76 Type 37As were ever built, making them rarer than a comet sighting. And Leno's example is a pristine survivor, meticulously maintained to preserve its racing pedigree. Auction records show similar models fetching nearly $1 million. But Leno's car, with its connection to Veyron and its concours-ready condition, could easily surpass that figure. For Leno, this Bugatti is a portal to the past. Driving it feels like stepping into the 1920s, he's shared on Jay Leno's Garage, his voice alive with reverence. You feel the grit, the passion of those early racers. He's recounted the thrill of taking it through California's coastal roads, the supercharger's whine echoing like a battle cry. The Type 37A's development was a bold move for Bugatti, a smaller, more affordable racer compared to the mighty Type 35, yet it proved its mettle by securing victories across Europe. Its racing legacy includes podium finishes at events like the 1927 Grand Prix de Le Marne, cementing Bugatti's reputation as a titan of motorsport. 1932 Packard Twin 6. Named for its buttery-smooth V12 engine, this car was Packard's answer to the luxury demands of the early 20th century. Unlike the brash racers of the era, the Twin 6 was about refinement. Its whisper-quiet ride and meticulous craftsmanship made it the choice of tycoons and aristocrats. Leno bought this car in the 1980s, his first dip into the world of classic cars, and it's been a faithful companion ever since. Restored before Leno owned it, this hardtop remains in showroom condition, a testament to Packard's engineering prowess. A convertible Twin 6 recently sold for $1.2 million, and Leno's example is likely in the same league. But for Jay, the value isn't in the dollars, it's in the memories. This car taught me what classic cars are all about, he's shared. It's not just about owning it, it's about feeling the soul of the era. Driving the Twin 6, you're transported to a time of elegance, when cars were built with pride and precision. The emotional pull of this Packard is undeniable. It's the car that sparked Leno's lifelong obsession, the one that turned a comedian into a curator of automotive history. For anyone who's ever fallen in love with a car, this Twin 6 is a reminder of that first spark, the moment you knew you were hooked. 1953. Cunningham C3. With only 25 coupes and 5 convertibles ever built, it's rarer than a 4-leaf clover, and Leno's fully restored coupe is a shining example of American ingenuity. Crafted by sportsman and racing legend Briggs Cunningham, the C3 was born from a dream to conquer international races like Le Mans, where American cars were often dismissed as crude. To meet FIA homologation rules, Cunningham produced a limited run of road-going C3s, each a blend of brute force and refined craftsmanship. Under the hood roars a 5.4-liter 4-liter Chrysler Firepower Hemi V8, pumping out 220 horsepower and 372 lb-ft of torque, fed by 4 Zenith carburetors for a thunderous soundtrack that could rattle windows. The car's Italian-built Vignale chassis, handcrafted in Turin, adds a layer of European sophistication with sleek, flowing lines that rival the elegance of contemporary Ferraris and Maseratis. Weighing 3,600 pounds, the C3 was no lightweight, but its power-to-weight ratio and robust suspension, featuring a live rear axle and front coil springs, made it a formidable contender. Its top speed of 140 mph and 0 to 60 mph time of 7.1 seconds were impressive for 1953, earning it respect on both road and track. The C3's production was a labor of love. Each car was essentially hand-built, with a price tag of $11,000, equivalent to over $100,000 today, making it a luxury few could afford. Leno's example, restored to Concours perfection, is valued at over $1.2 million, but its true worth lies in its story. Cunningham's ambition was to prove American cars could compete with Europe's best, and the C3 delivered, with its racing sibling, the C4R. Finishing third overall at Le Mans in 1952, Leno's connection to the C3 is deeply personal. "This car is America standing up to the world," he said, his grin wide as the Hemi's rumble fills the air. On Jay Leno's Garage, he showcased its commanding presence, driving it through Los Angeles streets, where its bold design draws stares. He shared stories of its painstaking restoration, noting how the Vignale bodywork required artisans to recreate its curves with period-accurate techniques. The C3's development was a gamble for Cunningham, who funded the project with his personal fortune, only to face financial struggles as production costs soared. Yet its legacy endures as a symbol of American determination. 1913. Mercer, Type 35J. Raceabout, a brass-era beast. This car was a titan of its time, racking up 47 race wins in 1911 alone and cementing Mercer's place in American automotive lore. Leno's example, featured on Jay Leno's Garage, is a rare survivor, capable of hitting 100 mph when most cars struggled to reach 50. Its exposed wheels and minimalist design scream raw power, a relic of an era when speed was a death-defying thrill. Tragically, Mercer's story was cut short when a key figure perished on the Titanic, leaving the company's legacy frozen in time. Original raceabouts have sold for over $2 million, while restored versions like Leno's fetch around $900,000. But for Jay, this car is priceless. "It's like driving a time machine," he said, marveling at its simplicity and speed. The Mercer embodies the fearless spirit of early racing, when drivers were as much gladiators as athletes. Owning this car is like holding a piece of history in your hands. It's a reminder of the pioneers who pushed the limits of what machines and humans could do. When Leno takes it for a spin, you can feel the pulse of 1913, a time when every race was a leap into the unknown. 1932, Duesenberg S.J. Murphy convertible. Its 420 cubic inch inline-8 engine pumps out 265 horsepower, a staggering figure for the Great Depression era. Built by Walter M. Murphy Coach Builders, this convertible is a masterpiece of design and engineering. its sleek lines and luxurious details turning heads even today. With so few produced, similar examples have sold for around $2 million for Leno. This car is personal. There's nothing like the feeling of dropping the top and hearing that engine roar, he said. The SJ is a symbol of resilience, a car born in tough times yet built with uncompromising quality. It's a reminder that beauty and strength can endure even the darkest days. The emotional weight of this Duesenberg is profound. It's a car that tells a story of defiance, of refusing to let hardship dim the pursuit of excellence. When Leno drives it, you can feel the pride of an era that refused to give up. 1931 Duesenberg Model J, its massive 7.0-liter straight-8 engine delivering power with effortless grace. Designed for chauffeur-driven luxury, it features a separate passenger compartment, like a limousine from a golden age. Each Model J was a custom creation, sent to coach builders for bespoke designs that reflected the owner's personality. Leno's Model J, valued at around $2 million, is a pristine example of this era's opulence. Driving this car feels like you're part of history, Leno has said, his voice tinged with awe. It's not just a car, it's a statement. Auction prices for Model Js range from $500,000 to $3 million. But the emotional value of owning a piece of American royalty is immeasurable. This Duesenberg pulls at your heartstrings. It's a reminder of a time when cars were more than transportation. They were dreams made real. For Leno, it's a connection to the glamour and ambition of the pre-war era, a time when anything seemed possible. 1967, Lamborghini Miura. As the first mid-engine supercar designed for consumers, it set the template for every hypercar that followed. Its V12 engine and Marcello Gandini's breathtaking Bertone design made it an instant icon, a car that looked like it was moving even when parked. Leno's early model Miura has a story as wild as its looks. Originally owned by Dean Martin, it was sidelined when Martin's son seized the engine through misuse. Leno lovingly restored the engine, preserving the car's original patina. Valued at $2.5 million, this Miura's celebrity provenance could push its worth even higher. This car is pure emotion, Leno has said, his voice warm with nostalgia. It's not just about driving, it's about feeling alive. The Miura is a dream car, a symbol of rebellion and beauty that still captivates enthusiasts. The Miura tugs at your soul. It's the car you'd poster on your wall as a kid, the one that made you believe in the magic of machines. For Leno, it's a reminder of why he fell in love with cars in the first place. A love that burns brighter with every drive. 1955. Mercedes-Benz 300 SL. Its gull-wing doors and fuel-injected six-cylinder engine, making it a trendsetter when it debuted. Hailed by car and driver as a design that would shape sports cars for decades, its $7,000 price tag in 1956 made it a rare luxury. Leno's example is a time capsule, discovered in a desert with cracked, peeling paint that tells a story of survival. While its mechanicals were restored, the original patina remains, adding to its allure. Valued at $7 to $9 million, this 300 SL is a testament to authenticity. This car is a survivor, Leno has said, his voice tinged with respect. It's not perfect, and that's what makes it perfect. The gull-wing doors, the throaty engine, the history, it's a car that captures the imagination like few others. The 300 SL is pure emotion. It's the car you dream of driving through winding mountain roads, the one that makes you feel like a hero in a classic film. For Leno, it's a reminder that beauty lies in imperfection, that a car's scars tell a story worth hearing. 1931 Bugatti, Type 51, with a supercharged 8-cylinder engine producing 180 horsepower, It was a refined evolution of Bugatti's earlier racers, designed to withstand the grueling demands of competition. Its sleek chassis, shared with the Type 37A, is a work of art, blending form and function in true Bugatti style. Valued at around $3 million, this restored Type 51 is a collector's dream. "It's like driving a piece of sculpture," Leno has said, marveling at its craftsmanship. Unrestored originals can fetch millions more, but Leno's example is a perfect balance of history and drivability. It's a car that carries the spirit of the Grand Prix, a time when racing was as much about artistry as speed. The Type 51 stirs the heart with its elegance and power. It's a reminder of a time when cars were built with soul, when every curve and rivet told a story. For Leno, it's a love letter to the golden age of racing, a connection to the drivers who dared to chase glory. 1994 McLaren F1, with a BMW-built V12 pumping out over 600 horsepower, a featherlight chassis, and a top speed exceeding 200 mph. It shattered records and expectations. Leno bought his F1 new and still drives it, racking up miles that add character to this automotive icon. A low-mileage F1 recently sold for $20 million, but for Leno, its value is in the experience. "There's nothing like the F1, Leno has said, his eyes gleaming. It's raw, it's fast, and it's alive." The F1 is a car that demands your full attention, rewarding you with a driving experience that's as close to perfection as it gets. It's the pinnacle of Leno's modern collection, a machine that redefined what a car could be. The F1 hits you in the gut. It's the car you'd sell your soul to drive, the one that makes you believe in the impossible. For Leno, it's a reminder that cars aren't just machines. They're dreams you can touch. 1934 Duesenberg Walker Coupe. This one-of-a-kind masterpiece, custom-built for Josiah Lilly of Eli Lilly Pharmaceuticals, is the only aerodynamically styled Duesenberg ever made. Its V-shaped windshield, sleek roofline, and integrated headlights were revolutionary for the Depression era, a bold statement of innovation in a time of struggle. Rescued from decay and restored to its former glory, this car is valued at $20 to $30 million, making it Leno's most expensive treasure. "This car is a work of art," Leno has said, his voice filled with reverence. "It's like owning a Picasso, but you can drive it." The Walker Coupe is more than a car. It's a symbol of resilience, beauty, and ambition. It's the crown jewel of a collection built on passion and dedication. The emotional impact of this Duesenberg is overwhelming. It's a car that carries the weight of history, a reminder that even in the darkest times, humans can create something extraordinary. For Leno, it's the ultimate expression of his love for cars, a love that's inspired millions. Jay Leno's collection isn't just about money or rarity. It's about preserving the stories, the dreams, and the passion of those who built and drove these machines. Each car is a chapter in the history of human ingenuity, from the brass-era daredevils to the modern hypercar pioneers. Leno isn't just a collector. He's a storyteller, a guardian of automotive heritage who shares his love with the world through Jay Leno's garage. Which of these cars stole your heart? Is it the raw power of the McLaren F1, the timeless elegance of the Duesenberg Walker Coupe, or the scrappy spirit of the Cunningham C3? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit that like button, and subscribe for more epic car content. Ring the notification bell to stay in the driver's seat for our next journey into the world of automotive legends. Jay Leno's garage isn't just a collection, it's a love story, and we're all invited to fall in love.
Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more dives into Hollywood's hidden history.